Well, hello there, Team Explorers. You can already see that color, pomp, and culture followed us on this episode of the KTN today. Now, before even we continue, deeper into this show, nataka turuke one more time because I have actually seen how your shoulders are moving, how high you can jump, and what have you. Leo niko hapa. Let's do this one more time. Ole sulul. Teach me. Let me see. What am I? Even if I'm in high heels, let's see what we can do with this.
Now you have to be ready.
I have to be ready, but
yes,
give me a second. Can I just, remove these shoes?
No, sure, you're allowed.
I'm allowed.
Yes.
I think I'm ready.
Now.
All right.
Now, what you do? You'll hold this.
All right.
Because you are now in the Masai culture, we have to join the ladies and the men.
Okay.
So we have to be together. So we can sing together.
All right.
And we shall sing, jump together.
Oh, young mama. Oh, young mama.
Oh wow, what a beautiful culture. Let me tell you, I think this is the kind of warm welcome you would want whenever you go to a place. I already fancy it. I don't know about you, but let me tell you, I like it. First things first, of course, I want us to understand a bit of the Masai culture. But did I tell you that today we are exploring Masai Lodge? I tell you, this place is a beautiful blend of culture, adventure, urban finesse, and everything that you ought to come here to see. First things first, Masai culture, Masai people, beautiful. Mnakafiti, by the way. Mesema, this is how you welcome your guests.
Sure.
I can see different patterns of the Masai fabric and I love it. Ole Solul, the song that you were just singing, what exactly were you singing? What were you saying?
Yeah, the song was just bringing attention. When this is the song sung by young Waran.
Yeah.
When they're coming from the bushes, they go for leisures and they want everybody to get alert. So when people are coming in, that's the best welcome they have done to make an alarm. So people are welcome and they're coming in.
All right.
So it's a very good bring people awake.
Okay, yes. I see, because the moment you guys started singing, I was already drawn to it, and I want to see the beauty behind Masai Lodge. Amazing. Now, part of the thing here involves exploring the Masai culture. Able to ambie one or two things that people would want to know about the Masai culture.
The Masai culture is very strong and very believable. One, the Masai have three things they stand on. One, they believe on the planet. That is the first P. The second P, believe for people. And the last thing they think is profit.
Perfect.
So they stick on the three P's.
Okay.
On the pillars of the Masai culture.
I see. I mean, I don't want to add anything to that because that is just a good kicker to exploring Masai Lodge. Stick around because there is so much more for you to learn. For now, sijui uniambie tena as you now officially usher me to the other side of Masai Lodge. Alongside with you, Team Explorers, this one is for us. Let's go!
Oh!
Now, this show is one that redefines fun, adventure, and play. And today's hotspot is no different. I'm told the confines of this place opens up to a treasure trove of natural wonder. It is indeed an oasis along Mbagathi River. Let's go and meet Lob Lementile to learn the history of this place. Tuende, because sitaki ni kuache nyuma. There is so much for you and me. Let's go and have fun on the show. Hello, how are you?
Jambo.
Habari ya leo?
Hapana mbaya.
Hapana mbaya.
Niko salama. Ndio.
Well, I see this is Masai Lodge and Masai culture is all over the places. Itabidi umenifundisha a way of saying hello in Masai.
Kusema hello in Masai ni kusema super. Super. Alafu wanajibu ipa.
Ipa.
Yes.
I'm right with the pronunciation.
Yes.
All right. Na kuniambia karibu tena because I'm almost sure by the end of this show watataka kukuja huku.
Karibu tena kwa Kimasai, it does not exist exactly because karibu ni jina ya Kiswahili.
All right.
So we just use the same word, kusema karibu.
Karibu.
Yes.
All right. So that is him telling you karibu kwa hii show, just like the way I welcome you to this amazing show. First things first, Masai Lodge, such a beautiful place. Where exactly is it located?
Masai Lodge is located along Bagadi River, bordering Nairobi National Park to the south, and you approach it from Rongai through Magadi Road.
All right.
Yes, it's about 5 kilometers from the main Magadi Road.
Okay.
Yes.
I was actually about to ask that question, but here we are today. Tell us, welcome us to this place. What's the selling point of Masai Lodge?
The selling point for Masai Lodge is basically the location, which is very serene. It's such a beautiful facility bordering Nairobi National Park, you can imagine. It has its unique structure, land structure. We have the best nyama choma in this region.
And so they say.
Yes. And so that is our actually selling point, and it's been our backbone because we've always talked about it, and actually clients, when they get to come here, they really do appreciate and they give good feedback about our meals, and especially nyama choma. Our nyama choma are done by Masai's Morans, and actually presenting to the chefs to now dispatch the clients.
Beautiful. I see tushaanza kushiba hata before tuingie kwa show sana, but now that you've actually started mentioning about food, I could not stop but notice that even the chefs and the waiters are dressed in Masai regalia.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So 50 years you've been in existence.
Yes. Actually 54 years to be precise. Masai Lodge started in 1970, and it was started by a company known as African Safari Club, which used to operate tours and hotels across the country, and ran it for about 15 years, in which time they gave it back to, after the expiry of the lease, gave it back to the family of the late John King. And so from there to date, the family is running the show. The kind of dressing modes you find our service team putting on is actually again part of our signature way of doing it, because we decided that we need to depart from the very common style of just you find whenever you go, we want to look so natural, blending with the nature and our beautiful culture, that clients are able to find a difference from other outlets.
Beautiful there. Of course, team, you know that we always appreciate it when you are out there appreciating your culture. Now, something else I think I would want us to talk about is even the art that is here, even the structures of, these buildings. I feel like they've borrowed a hint from the Masai. Is that so? Absolutely.
Yeah, if you see the setup of our cottages, it's actually the Masai arts. And that was an idea of the old man, the Honorable, the late John King. You remember he's a Masai, Muzungu man. And so he loved the culture, the settings of the Masai Manyata. That's how he came up with the idea of the kind of setup that you see around.
Beautiful. Now, besides accommodation, what else am I meant to come and enjoy here when, of course, I visit on a weekday or on a weekend?
Yes, you can be able to access a game drive with a request, and then it can be planned for you. Timings for game drive begins from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. And so, of course, there are those limitations because of taking care of our animals, because at night you realize they can be run on if that's allowed. So that's basically the regulations of the park authority.
Beautiful. Yes. I understand that I might miss a chance to maybe spot the majestic elephants, but there's a chance for me to spot animals. What animals can I spot when I'm keen enough?
Yeah, actually, in Nairobi National Park, you're able to see almost all the animals, except the elephants. But again, we have an advantage of the of the elephant orphanage known as Shedrick.
Oh, it's just close.
Yes, but that one is an orphanage where they are tamed, they're fed by human beings, and so, but of course, if you want to see an elephant, that's the only place you can find around in Nairobi National Park. Otherwise, the rest of the animals are always available. We have experience of our own clients giving very positive feedbacks when they go for game drive, that they've seen all of them, including hippos.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Speaking of which, today,
Yes.
or in the course of the week, which animal have you spotted?
I did spot a lioness about 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Actually, just along our road here.
Oh, really?
And remember,
what
we
time
are
was that?
that was around 9 o'clock in the evening. Most of the other animals are giraffe, gazelles, zebras,
I actually spotted a
and buffaloes. Yes, I'm glad to hear that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I mean, Masai Lodge is extensively known for other things like, events and what have you. Tell us, what are the nature of events that you guys host here?
We do host weddings, team buildings. We do host huge international musics. Like we have actually hosted the likes of Sahelfis, if you heard of that,
Wow.
the country music. We have also hosted Gondwana, the very famous electronic music.
I am an old person.
Actually,
I like that.
that one, the young people will go crazy about it. And we had the biggest crowd ever seen in this part of the Nairobi. That is to say 2,500 people in one evening.
Beautiful. Of course, it's notable to say even where we are standing, I can feel River Mbagathi, gushing down the road.
Absolutely.
I can hear the trees sway and all that. I mean, how many species of trees do you have around, by the way?
I think quite a number.
Quite a number.
Quite a number. I may not be able to give you the exact number,
Yeah.
but it's really a huge number. As you can look around, in fact, you'll find even from your own sites right here, you can see over 50 different kind of species of trees. and
Can I
plants.
come and do picnics here?
Anytime. In fact, we have a picnic site, and we have also introduced a camping site down along the Mbagathi River banks. Yeah, team building is also one of the activities that we always carry on, and we also host conferencing. We have 2 conference halls, which holds around 40 packs each.
Your rooms. I see you have quite a variety of them. Yeah, perhaps you can take us through the different types of rooms you have.
Yeah, we have cottages. Our rooms are built on a cottage setups, and we have 2 different categories. We have 15 single rooms. That is a king-size bed which is suitable for couples, and then we have 27 double rooms. That's 2 beds apart, where 2 friends can share. Yes, so that's the kind of setup we have in our accommodation facility. Yes, and our rooms are all standard rooms.
Beautiful.
Yes.
How many acres does Masai Lodge sit on?
Masai Lodge sits on, in general, including the ranch, is around 450 acres. And the lodge itself sits on 40 acres.
Beautiful. That is such a perfect rundown of what Masai Lodge has to offer. Team Explorers, I know with that you don't want to go further, but stick around for part 2 of this episode, because this is the part it actually goes down. So see you shortly after this break. Hello there, Team Explorers. Welcome from that short commercial break. Glad you're still watching the Hotspot show on your favorite entertainment channel, that is KTN. My name is Yusta Segete, and of course, part 1 of this episode was delightful. Part 2 is even going to be better. Stick around kwa sababu we are going to tell you about nature walk na vitu zingine. So for now you can see we began the show with kidogo jumping here and there, and it's the exact same person that is here with us, rather one of the people that is here with us, and he is the one who's taking us for a beautiful nature walk here at Masai Lodge. Niaje?
Salama sana.
Outfit yako inakapoa.
Asante sana.
Nilikucheki kutoka pale ulikuwa unaimba ukirukaruka nini
Asante
you know
sana.
Ulikuwa unaruka kutoka kwa mdogo ama this is a culture umepick up after umekuwa mkubwa?
Yeah, kwa hii ni culture tu. Wakati sasa unakuwa mdogo unaanza sasa kupractice hiyo, kwa kuruka, kwa kutumia hii mkuki, kwa kutumia rungu, kisu. Sasa niko na kila kitu lakini si vita. Hii ni culture tu.
Hiyo ni culture tu. Na yako, allow me if you can just extend your hands, because wacha tu nione hii. To explorers, can you see something about the Masai culture? I've never seen people wearing this. Hii yako ni mbwembwe, ni hali ya kisasa kwa sababu inakaa vizuri.
Sasa hii sasa ni bado tu ni Kimasai lakini ni ile Kimaringo tu.
Oh, ya Kimaringo tu.
Usitani sasa hii unaona sasa nimeweka kama pete. Usitani ni bibi, hii ni bibi.
Mambo yako hayo.
Mambo tu ya.
All right. Na nimeona hadi uko na pochi ya simu. I see guys how extensively the Masai culture is growing over time, and this is exactly so. Wageni wakikuja hapo huwa wanakuomba one of this kwa sababu nasikia kama mbeo unaweza niachia moja.
Sasa wengi wananiomba, wanatamani sasa kuwa na hii ama kufaa. Ama wengine wananiomba sasa kuchukua, lakini kwa utamaduni yetu haruhusiwi sasa umpe mtu ile sasa umefaa. Okay. Sasa maybe nitamwambia, maybe nikienda huko kama nyumbani sasa
utamtengenezea
but sana wanawake ndio wanajua kutengeneza Kimasai.
Okay.
Yeah, wanaume si sana. Rare sana kupata mwenye anajua kutengeneza.
Amazing. Na understand mtu akikuja hapa wewe ndio wewe unawatembeza, unawapeleka kwa hii nature walk. Huwa unaenda hivi vile huko?
That's why sasa niko na kwa hii mkuki.
Umejihami.
Nimejihami in case of simba, lion. Sasa niko na mkuki. Sasa in case simba akikuja, kila mtu anakuja nyuma yangu.
Okay. Nimeona.
Sasa hii niko na mkuki, lakini kwa culture yetu bado sasa mwanaume sasa huwa na kuwa na rungu na mkuki.
Okay.
Yeah, ama kisu. Unajua?
Na kila kitu. Sawa. All right. So hii nature walk ni how long?
Inachukua kama like inategemea. Kuna sasa ile nature, kuna ile kwenda kwa bridge, na kama nyingine ndio Kitengela glass.
Okay.
Sasa bridge kwa hapa bridge mpaka huko karibu nusu ya 1 kilometer.
Okay.
But kuna ile nature sasa unatembea kwa mistuni kwenda kuangalia wanyama, kuona wanyama. Sasa hiyo ni nature ile kutembea kwa mistuni. Sasa unaweza enda huko kwa bridge, inaweza chukua like masaa matatu, just like 2 hours.
Oh wow. Amazing. Na nimeona mko na river Mbagathi hapo. Je, tutavuka mto, tunaweza kutembea kwa hiyo maji?
Kwa maji sana wageni haturuhusi kutembea kwa maji kwa sababu unajua maybe itakuwa na crocodiles hata pale ama nini kama hippo, lakini haturuhusu wageni watembea ndani ya maji na kuna hata mahali deep. I
mean, that is one of the things naona wageni wakikuja hapa inastahili wafanye. All right, there you go to Explorers Nature Walk, and I tell you, once you get one with nature, there's nothing that can beat that. We are not done yet, just chill a bit. We have something, to tell you more about this place. For now, asante sana. Na sikushika jina yako by the way.
Mimi naitwa Lenangatai.
Lenangatai.
Yes, Lenangatai.
Okay, jina yako inamaanisha nini?
Inamaanisha happy.
Happy.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy.
That's why you are happy.
Sure.
Nimekucheki kabisa. Shukran sana. Okay.
Yeah.
Chief Explorers, tumetoka nature walk. I'm really hoping that is something you enjoyed. Now, let's talk about other things here in Masai Lodge, because this is a place that truly you can explore entirely. And one of the things right from where I am standing, I can see a pool behind me. John, how deep is the pool?
The pool is 9.5 meters on the deep end. The other shallow end is 1 meter.
Okay.
Yes.
Please mention the fact that the pool is overlooking the Nairobi National Park and that it feels like an infinity pool.
Our clients really like swimming in this pool because when they are swimming, they connect to nature. What you see across there is the Nairobi National Park, the only park that is next to a capital city.
Absolutely.
We have animals that come to eat next to the pool. And I can confirm to you that we have coexisted with those animals for the last 54 years. We have never had human-animal conflict,
Yeah.
and we want to continue that way without a conflict between the animals in the Nairobi National Park and Masai Lodge.
Beautiful. Supposedly, I want to catch the best, you know, of this view. What's the best time for me to come and take a dip here at the pool?
You could come anytime from 10 a.m.
Yeah.
up to 6 p.m. At 10 a.m., the weather is quite cool, and it will be hospitable for you to be in the swimming pool. At 4 5 p.m. is when sundowner, the sun is going up there. You can get the sun from any position of the pool. Yes.
Beautiful. I also noticed different sitting areas, you know, nooks around this area. How many sitting corners, gazebos are here?
We have about 7 gazebos where individual clients can sit. We have small gazebos of 6 people. We have one for 8 people. We have one we can serve even up to 20 people.
Oh.
But we also host clients at the field.
I can see right behind you.
Yes, we keep tables at the field, and clients who come here want to sit in the field. In fact, they remove their shoes. You can see the comfort of the clients who come here to taste our nyama choma. They like being free. They keep their shoes away, and they feed on the nyama choma. Yes.
Beautiful. Well, coming down this way, you know, these stairs, I could not help but spot one particular gazebo that feels very iconic. It's centered somewhere above the rocks. Is there something special about it?
Oh, yes. We are making a restaurant in that area.
Okay.
It's in the final stages. We want to put a roof, and then we put the furniture inside. Why we are building that restaurant is because in the next few months, we are going to put a footbridge across River Bagadi, where clients from the Nairobi National Park can come, cross through the footbridge, have a meal, and go back for a game drive.
Wow. It's going to be open to the public such that I can just use the bridge to come and have a meal and then go about my business?
Yes. You'll have added value to be in the national park from morning up to evening, because you can come have breakfast here. If you go for an early game drive, go back to the park. Come here for lunch, go back and do a sundowner. Yes, so there will be value in what you pay at the gate, because you don't need to exit to go and look for lunch outside the park.
Ah, I see. You come right here.
Yes.
When you ask me, I think that's a really beautiful addition.
Yes.
Talking of beautiful things, the grounds look so pleasant for anyone to pull like a surprise. Will you marry me? Will you be my girlfriend? Or, you know, celebrating victories and stuff like that. You've had people doing weddings or proposals around here?
Yes. Besides weddings, we also do graduation parties.
Okay.
We also do birthday parties. Those are on a small note. And the bigger note is we do about 2 to 3 weddings in a month. And we can accommodate up to 6,000. Yes.
All right. I see that. So nyinyi wote, imagine mnaweza kuja hapa na mfit. That has been the hotspot of the weekend. I'm talking about Masai Lodge. It was a pleasure exploring this place with you, Team Explorers. And you know what? The fun doesn't stop here, because sometime next week we go to yet a different location. For now, we want to thank you for tuning in to KTN and of course tagging along this hotspot. My name is Yusa Segete, and as usual from me and the entire amazing crew, we wish you a splendid weekend. We see you next time. Until then, go have fun and explore the world around you.